Hello, my name's Cunningham and I'm the Programme Director for Fine Art at the Canterbury campus at UCA. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the course, the BA programme. The BA Fine Art programme that we're running here at Canterbury is either over a 4-year period or over a 3-year period. The 4-year period programme starts at year 0. And on year 0 you are reintroduced to processes, methods and techniques. You're also reintroduced to academic studies, theoretical engagement, lecture, seminars, etc. Many students come onto this programme because they want an extra year to develop, and some people come onto the programme knowing that they want to be a fine artist, and they're knowing that they want to do fine art, but their portfolio and their thinking isn't quite ready. When you move into the 3-year programme, you come in as a year 1 student and you make your way through to year 2 and year 3. The fine art programme deals with ideas, and it's what you do with that idea that help you to realise the things that you want to do. And these ideas, we teach you to start testing out what that actually means. And that might mean more drawing, 3-dimensional sort of exploration, film, sound, integration, that kind of a thing. And as you move through this kind of testing out of your ideas, we also encourage you to start speculating as to what your work could be. And this process of speculating goes through a whole series of review, questioning, and that questioning could be with your tutor, could be with other students, could be one-to-one with other students, or in a group scenario. So at the Canterbury campus, as a student of fine art, you would be amongst students who are studying architecture, interior design, students who are studying graphic design, illustration, animation. You'd also be around students who are on the foundation or an extended diploma. There are many sort of centres, sort of hub centres within the campus. We've got a Herbert Reed gallery, and this gallery is used by all departments. As a fine artist, however, you will find yourself using that gallery more than maybe other departments. The actual ethos within the department, I would say that interdisciplinarity is something that you'll hear about a lot and be questioned about. And interdisciplinarity is, so if you're a painter, you can paint and explore photography at the same time, and those kind of disciplines can coexist. But we encourage you to think deeply about what interdisciplinarity could mean, so that it's not just something that is another example of an idea using a different discipline. It's how they interact, how they kind of sort of feed off of each other. So this idea of interdisciplinarity encourages our students to develop a critical and reflective approach to contemporary art practice. And the work that you might do, you walk into. It might be in an installation type scenario, where you're walking into an environment, it's interactive, there are sounds, there are smells, there are lights, and you kind of have to experience, you're immersing yourself within that interdisciplinarity scenario. Although there is also room for the student who wants to paint, and that idea of the expanded field, which is another term that you might hear a lot about, whereas students are kind of encouraged to explore their disciplines, really push the boundaries. But if you want to come in and you want to be a painter, we'll encourage you to expand that field of painting, so that by the time you leave the course, you've really got a good grounding in your subject. So from day 1, you get your own studio space, and you're within a studio dedicated to your year. And it's a very lively and engaging environment, and often you will be putting your work up on the wall. There'll be lots of peer-to-peer interaction, and this idea is what we call the studio culture. So you'll walk in, there'll be lots of people working, there'll be tutors around, engaged in tutorial, one-to-one or group tutorials. So it's quite an experience. We also engage our students with quite an intense workshop programme. A whole day currently is dedicated to the variety of resources that we have here at Canterbury. And there's a wealth of three-dimensional sort of workshops, sculpture workshop, laser cutting. You can work with wood, plastics, metal. You can weld. You can make your own paper. All aspects of painting are covered, and printmaking facilities, and as well as digital media. The people who are teaching you, our technical team, they are superb. They are really good at what they do, and in most cases they practice what they do. They're artists in their own right. So you are not only being taught new techniques and processes, you're taught by people who are using it, who are working with it themselves in an art context. We have links with a range of local and regional organisations, working with Whitstable Biennale, Folkestone Triennial. We've got arts organisation Creighton Limbo in Margate, Dover Arts Development, and Stour Valley Creative Partnership. These are regional sort of arts organisations that our students engage with all the way through their programme, and gain experience, gain network experience, and also create work in the context of these organisations. We encourage our students also to study abroad, so we are using every opportunity to focus our students' minds on their own practice, what happens when you leave, but also the experience of the world itself in terms of their art practice. So a student can study abroad, usually in their second year, for a term. And this year we've had students who have gone to America, Lisbon and Estonia, and as well as Germany. So it's quite, the world is your oyster, literally. So what's it like? What does each day entail? Each day, or each week rather, for each year follows a particular programme. But all classes, all sort of year weeks, are a 3-day-a-week expected attendance and a 2-day-a-week self-directed study. On the Year 1 and 0 programme, you will cover 4 units, Year 2 programme 2 units, and Year 3 programme 3 units. You are taught all the way through these lectures to develop your own ideas. Thank you very much, and hope to hear from you soon.